Okay, everybody, here we are, man. Once again, paying tribute to a great influencer from back in the day, an icon, and a wonderful overall performer, singer. Roberta Flack is far and away one of my favorite divas of the 70s. And her voice, man, is smooth like butter. She's got a way about her like velvet. And yeah, just a really, really fantastic high class of a woman. And I had the great fortune of actually seeing her perform live once. This was in 2011. So I really, I hold a lot of cherished memories of her music. Some of the memories that her music conjures up, the feels, of course, and the class and the image of the lady herself. So, man, let's do this. First and foremost, I want to give a shout out and a thanks very much to Fiona Walker. Fiona Walker, along with her husband George, they've been among like my very first subscribers. I would say in the top 25 that first subscribed to my channel. And I know this because they have my personal email and I can actually track by date, so we're going back 7 years now. So yeah, George and Fiona Walker, man, thank you very much for all of your support. And they're one of the very few of my viewers who actually have my personal email. If you have my personal email, you're definitely, I won't call you a favorite, but I know the importance of my subscribers who were first with me and you're still with me. So I appreciate you, Fiona. Fiona has sent me notification of Roberta's passing. And of course, this is coming to you a little bit late. Apologies for that. I was traveling, I was on the road, and this is my first chance to get a chance to cover this tribute. And hopefully, fingers crossed with me that it's going to make it up onto YouTube. The algorithm has been kicking the out of a lot of my uploads. I won't get into that because I feel myself getting a little bit upset about it. Marianne Faithful is what I'm talking about. I still can't get that reaction up. Anyway, Fiona says, "Hi Wayne, Roberta Flack has just died. I'm sure you're going to want to do a tribute, being one of your first subscribers. I know how finicky the algorithm can be, so I've sent you links to some live performances. Hopefully they'll pass easier." Yeah, live performances usually pass a lot easier than the studios. The first video is covering Roberta's career and passing. It's only about 3 minutes. The second video is Roberta performing Feel Like Making Love with her band. This is from the Standing Room Only TV series. I remember that TV series. The third video is Roberta performing Where Is the Love with Three Dog Night. It's from Three Dog Night's 1972 TV special on ABC. How cool is that? Great rockers performing with a great jazz, soul, and R&B singer. My impression is they just winged it. Still a great showing. I hope you find this useful. They're not the best quality, but then again, these performances are decades old. By the way, George sends his regards. Fantastic, George. I appreciate you, brother. You're still with us, 95 years old. Still fighting the dementia, but winning it. Fiona says, P.S. 5 years of rock reactions, Wayne, and you've never, bold capital letters, never covered Three Dog Night. Shameful. Shameful with 5 exclamations. Damn. Fiona, I'm gonna have to go back into my memory banks and go back into my old Vimeo account, which has been dormant. And then I could have sworn that I did a Three Dog Night reaction once. Not Joy to the World, it was Old Fashioned Love Song. For any of you who were with me like from the very, very beginning, it would have been one of my first reactions, I think. So let me know about that. I'm not sure. Maybe it's in my mind, or maybe I did do it. 800 reactions, 800, so it's all a little bit cluttered, especially from 7 years ago. So without further ado, man, let's get on to this. Let's hit this up. Okay. The great Roberta Flack, starting with an announcement of her passing. Let's get it.
With soulful lyrics and piano prowess, Roberta Flack knew how to dazzle a crowd.
Killing me softly with his song.
Known for ballads like 1973's Killing Me Softly with His Song, she bent music to her will, combining classical art with jazz and rhythm and blues. Born
Cheers to you,
February
ma'am.
10th, 1937 in Black Mountain, North Carolina, Flack was a piano prodigy. In a 2012 NPR interview, she said her voice was a gift, yet she wanted to become a concert pianist. But in the 1950s, the chances of a black girl becoming a professional classical pianist were slim.
Hell no.
That didn't stop her from pursuing her dream. And at age 15, she received a music scholarship to attend Howard University in Washington, D.C. But while in grad school studying opera and classical piano, her father died. Flack put her career on hold, returned home, and took a job teaching music and English.
I got to a point, I don't want to teach music anymore. I just want to sing. I lucked up on a little club in Washington,
where she met jazz musician Les McCann,
That's a big
who
ass
was
afro.
instrumental in getting her signed to Atlantic Records. And in 1969, the songstress released her debut album, First Take.
I found the earth.
Her music gained little attention until Clint Eastwood asked to use one of her songs.
Ever I saw.
Play Misty for me, isn't it?
The film, Play Misty for Me, pushed The First Time Ever I Saw Your Face to #1 and scored Flack her first Grammy.
when I first heard the words, killing me softly with his song. Just the sound of those words together had such magic for me.
She recorded more than 20 albums throughout her 5-decade career,
Wow.
with hit singles like Feel Like Making Love.
That's the time. Feel like making love to you.
The balladeer also tackled social and political issues, like in the song Tryin' Times.
These are trying times.
Nominated for 14 Grammys and a winner of 4, Flack is also known for her humanitarian efforts. She advocated for music education for underprivileged youth. Flack suffered from a stroke in 2016. She recovered and continued performing. In 2022, the Killing Me Softly singer was diagnosed with ALS and retired. Flack didn't fulfill her early dream of becoming a concert pianist.
I knew about
But her
ALS. I didn't know
classically
about the
trained
stroke.
approach helped her charter her own course, leaving a distinctive mark on popular music.
Sweet soul.
Strolling in the park,
Okay.
watching winter turn to spring.
Feel like making love with her band.
Walking in the dark, seeing lovers do their thing. Ooh, that's the time. I feel like making love to you. Sugar, sugar, that's the time. I feel like making dreams come true. Oh, babe. When you talk to me, when you're moaning sweet and low, touching me, and my feelings start to show. Ooh, that's the time I feel like making love to you. Making love to you.
Right on, brother.
I feel like making dreams come true. Oh, baby. In a restaurant, holding hands by candlelight, candlelight burning bright, while I'm touching you, wanting you with all my might. Ooh, that's
This song brings back a great memory for me with my mom. It's one of her favorites, and I remember her showing me how to dance to this while this song was playing. Excellent. Excellent.
strolling in the park, watching winter turn to spring, walking in the dark, seeing lovers do their thing. Ooh, that's the time I feel like making love to you. That's the time I feel like making dreams come true. Oh, that's the time I feel like making love to you. That's the time I feel like making dreams come true. That's the time I feel like making love to you. That's the time I feel like making dreams come true. That's the time I feel like making love to you. That's the time I feel like making dreams come true. Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
Wow. That was excellent. Okay, so Three Dog Night. Roberta Flack and Three Dog Night. What a great fusion.
How about that? Where is the love? I wanna know. Where is the love? Where is the love? I wanna know. Where is the love you said you'd give to me soon as you were free? Will it ever be?
To the great Donny Hathaway.
You told me that you didn't love him,
was awesome. Holy cow. Such a nice fusion of soul, R&B, and good old rock and roll. Three Dog Night and Roberta Flack. Fantastic, man. That was excellent. Excellent. Fiona, you did good. Thank you so much for that. Damn. Roberta Flack, man. You know, of course, as soon as you say the word Roberta Flack, you think of Killing Me Softly. For me personally, I think of the first time ever I saw your face. And then my mind starts to travel with all of the great music that she made with Donny Hathaway, Gabriel Bryson. There's a couple of really, really good singers that she's fused with over a good period of time. 20 albums, man, you know. And I really like that whole fusion mix of R&B, soul, and jazz that she incorporates, you know. That is just fantastic. She's a great accomplished musician, singer, performer. She's got a glow about her when she's on stage. Total package, man. Great performer. And I'm sorry to see that, of course, you know, in her later years, she was confined to a wheelchair. I didn't know about her stroke, man. But yeah, and she kept performing. So maybe that's why I didn't hear about it. She seemed to have probably rebounded. But yeah, man, the great Roberta Flack. Let me tell you, you know, with these fantastic artists, every time one of them passes, it seems and it feels like, I don't know, there's a timeline that keeps getting shorter. Definitely there's a sense of loss because, you know, you compare the music to these great artists, what they were doing back in the day, to what they're doing now, how the music is being manufactured on like an Acme assembly line. You know, it's just not the same. And you know, you've often heard me talk about that period of creativity, the Renaissance period there. You know, they had it in spades, not just classic rock artists, but also everybody was really firing on a great creative drive. Paul McCartney says it was a creative bug in the air, and he was definitely right. And it crossed all those musical genres, as you can see here. And that fusion is really fantastic between Three Dog Night and Roberta Flack. That was excellent, man. There should have been a lot more of that, you know, going back in the day. But I understand that there were so many differences that kept things a little bit compartmentalized, you know. All right, so hey, let's do this, man. Yeah, what else am I thinking of with music from Roberta Flack? Set the Night to Music, Where is the Love, Feel Like Making Love. There's just so many songs. My brain will keep producing them as we go along, I'm sure. So what am I gonna do here, man? As is my custom, I'm going to give you guys a little formalized reading of Roberta Flack. And just, you know, like a little 2-minute read, kind of give you a really good overall big picture of the artist and her timeline. So, Roberta Flack. Roberta Cleopatra Flack, born February 10th, 37 to February 24th, 2025, was an American singer and pianist known for her emotive genre-blending ballads that spanned R&B, jazz, and folk, and pop, and contributed to the birth of Quiet Storm. Yeah, you know, that nice quiet delivery. Quiet Storm is a radio format and genre of R&B, performed in a smooth, romantic, jazz-influenced style. It was named after the title song on Smokey Robinson's 1975 album, A Quiet Storm. Her commercial success included the Billboard Hot 100 chart-topping singles, The First Time Ever I Saw Your Face, Killing Me Softly with his song, and Feel Like Making Love. She became the first artist to win the Grammy Award for Record of the Year in consecutive years. Yeah, she was just firing on all cylinders back in the day. Flack frequently collaborated with Donny Hathaway, with whom she recorded several hit duets, including Where Is the Love and The Closer I Get to You. Damn, there's another one. Love that tune. Yeah, the great Donny Hathaway, brother. Sorry about your passing. Had you lived longer, had you not died so young, you would have been a household name, just like Roberta. As one of the defining voices of the 70s popular music, she remained active in the industry, later finding success with duets such as Tonight I Celebrate My Love with Peebo Bryson and Set the Night to Music with Maxi Priest. Across her decades-long career, she interpreted works by songwriters such as Leonard Cohen and members of the Beatles. In 2020, Flack received the Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award. Wow. So, there you have it, folks. The great Roberta Flack. Man. And you've often heard me say that these great icons that pass, even especially the rock and roll icons, you know, because I was brought up on Roberta Flack's music, you know, on the Soul Train side, on the R&B side and everything. My mom's musical influence when I was younger was more prominent than my father's. But as I got into my adult years and then I started to get into my reaction channel, I realized, I woke up to the fact that my father's musical influence was really, really strong as well. It had a pulling effect because it would be playing in the background. I would be hearing Jeff Beck, you know, I would be hearing some of the classic rock artists. So these artists, they really have a great foundational effect on you. And yeah, like I said, unbeknownst to me, I didn't realize that, you know, classic rock had such a strong binding effect on me. And what's the point I'm trying to make? Yeah, and even if I wasn't technically brought up on classic rock, every time a classic rock artist passes, I still feel it because they were part of my environment of growing up. You know, culturally, they're a part of our environment growing up. So that's my point. And what I'm talking about is I'm going back to that performance between Roberta and Three Dog Night, that fusion, you know, with classic rock performers. That was excellent, man. That was excellent. That warmed my heart. So, guys, I apologize again for the lateness of this reaction, and you know, fingers crossed that it makes it onto YouTube. I feel confident about it because they're live performances, but you never know. The algorithm has been really, really funny stuff. YouTube changes so often. They used to send me notifications of when, you know, a reaction got blocked or demonetized or whatever the case may be. And sometimes, you know, I have to actually go through my entire video catalog and check to see the status of what's going on with my videos. And then I discover that, oh my gosh, you know, some are completely missing. Or, yeah, you know, this has been blocked and I wasn't notified, or, you know, it's just weird. You know, I can't, from one year to another, one cycle to another, I can't tell what the algorithm is doing. So anyway, fingers crossed with me that this is going to make it up. Do I have any notes for you? I don't have any notes for you. But you know what I do want to do, man? I do want to recommend that you guys check out a really, really cool channel. One of my favorite channels on YouTube, The Bottom Line. And Michael Nolan, he is really, really steeped in knowledge of music, especially back in the Renaissance period. He's a really, really excellent lad. He expresses himself well, and you will really like that. So I always, in my mind, I describe him as an extension of myself, where it comes to my knowledge of the Renaissance period, the foundational period of great music, you know, the 60s and the 70s is limited, but this brother, that's where he takes over. You know, that's where his knowledge base comes from. That's his foundation. So you'll really get a good understanding. If you like music overall, especially classic rock, you're going to appreciate what he's got in store for you. All right, so Michael Nolan, The Bottom Line. Check him out, man. Great lad. What else was I going to say? Oh, yeah. Marianne Faithfull. It's blocked. And what I've been trying to do is do clips and do different things, and so far nothing has been working out. So I've got a decent stack of reactions that just haven't made it up yet, and I'm not going to basically upload it on other platforms, especially Vimeo. I had the Vimeo question. No, man, that shit cost over $300 a year. So I'm just going to stick with YouTube. And I'm going to keep trying, excuse me, with Marianne Faithfull. But there's a number of reactions of some of our great past heroes that I just can't get the algorithm to accept. So that's what's going on when you don't hear from me, or if you see an artist who has passed and I haven't covered them, that's usually the reason why. It's because the algorithm isn't allowing it. And that's what happened with Marianne Faithfull. And, as Tears Go By, that's one of my favorites from her. And so, unfortunately, it isn't being accepted. So that's it, guys. That is our tribute reaction to the great Roberta Flack. God bless you, ma'am. You've been a wonderful, wonderful blessing to me and my life, and I appreciate you very much. That's the other note I wanted to mention real quick, guys. So, even though this started off as a classic rock channel, what has happened, it's merged and it's fused into a tribute channel, a tribute reaction channel. And that covers pretty much the whole sphere. It crosses genres. So that's why you're seeing a Roberta Flack tribute on this platform. And also I've got a Beyond Classic Rock platform, and I uploaded to that too, because there's some subscribers on that platform that don't navigate to the classic rock platform, and vice versa. So that's what you're seeing here. If I ever came back to do this on a full-time basis or what have you, I would separate the two. Because it's, music fans are different. It's like, when you go to a restaurant and you have a meal, you want to separate your your cold dishes from your hot dishes. So that's kind of like the way the music is. And that's why I have two reaction channels, because when I was doing the reactions and everything, especially the classic rock artists, they wanted to keep the classic rock separate, and I wanted that too, because that was my learning curve. My focus was classic rock, and because I wasn't that familiar with it, so I wanted to keep it separate from just a whole fusion of things. And so the Beyond Classic Rock channel came about because of that. So anyway, now you guys understand why you're seeing Roberta Flack on the classic rock platform, because it's no longer a classic rock platform. It is a tribute platform for all the great artists back in the day of different genres. Okay, so that's why I have that question come up once in a while. So that's it, guys. Thanks very much. I appreciate it. Sorry for the late reaction, and fingers crossed with me that this is definitely going to get it up on YouTube. So have yourselves a good one, and prayerfully, you're not going to see me anytime soon. Peace.